Welcome to the Monday Morning Jumpstart. Hi, my name is Rory Peters, and I'm a speaker, a sales and leadership trainer, the author of Sell Like You Mean It, and the founder of the Grow Your Business Like You Mean It live event. This week, we're going to talk about gratitude. Now, I can hear it now. Gratitude, Rory? Should we be holding hands and singing Kumbaya? Gratitude is a much more powerful tool than I think most people realize. Its effects are long-reaching and deep. Zig Ziglar said, of all the attitudes that you can acquire, surely gratitude is by far the most important. And it is the one that has the most life-changing effect. Think about this. Let me give you an example. All right? Let's say that you go get your blood pressure tested. Right? So you go to the doctor, hooks you up, and he says to you, while I'm doing your blood pressure, I want you to think about all the things you hate about your life. All the things you don't have, the things your neighbors have that you want, all the things you really don't like. I want you to focus on that. Versus, you go in and have your blood pressure tested, and your doctor says to you, while I'm testing your blood pressure, I want you to think about all the things you're grateful for in your life. Whether that's your family, your friends, your career, your health, your fitness, your financial situation, whatever it might be. Think about the things you're most grateful for. Tell me something. Under those two circumstances, just logically speaking, under which circumstance are you going to have lower blood pressure? I think the answer is obvious. But the effect of gratitude goes far deeper than that. And these effects aren't just something that we lightly talk about in terms of, like we talk about the possibility of there being life somewhere in outer space. These are things that have been recorded in medical journals and psychology journals for a couple decades now. There are people who spent their careers studying the power of gratitude. If you listen to anything from Anthony Robbins, Jack Canfield, Oprah Winfrey, etc., they're going to be talking about gratitude. That's one of the tools that they're going to talk about, and how powerful that tool is. Now how? How is this tool powerful? Psychologically, if you practice the attitude of gratitude, and when we say that, through all these journals, what they're talking about is people who have a gratitude journal. Now, in other videos, I talk about writing your goals down and reading them every day. I told you that any goal that's not in writing is just a wish. Well, the same thing's true with gratitude. So in that journal where you're writing down your goals, you might want to also, every night before you go to bed, write down 5 things that happened to you that day that you're grateful for. 5 things that really felt good, that you're happy happened to you in that day. Do this every day. Now, what are the impacts? According to the medical studies and the psychological studies, here are the impacts. Psychologically, you're going to have less envy and less jealousy because you're focused on what you're grateful for that you have rather than thinking about whatever's not right in your life and the things you don't have that maybe your neighbors do. You're going to be focused on what you're grateful for, what you have. Because of that, you're going to feel more joy. You're going to be more optimistic. From a physical health point of view, lower blood pressure, right? Lower blood pressure, less stress, better sleep, deeper, longer sleep. You feel more awake, more alert, more joyous, and as I said earlier, more optimistic. All of these are the effects of having attitude of gratitude. But think about, most of us don't do that. We really do focus on the things that we don't have in our lives or the things that aren't going well. We don't focus on all the things we're grateful for. If you sit down every night and write those 5 things down, the 5 things that happened to you that day that you're grateful for, or just things in general that you're grateful for, all the effects that I talked about, both psychologically and physically, are going to be yours. Now think about this. If you're more optimistic, more energetic, feel more alive, more alert, less stressed, your performance in all areas is going to be better. As a business owner or somebody who's got a career they're trying to build, optimism is a key component of stretching yourself and going beyond your grasp. All of these things happen because you feel grateful for things you already have in your life. And like everything else that I talk about, right? What you focus on, you get more of. So by focusing on the things you're grateful for, you're going to get more of them. Now, I realize that most of you probably have never thought about this before, but take it very seriously. It might be a 5-10 minute process to write down every night, what are you grateful for? But if you do that on a regular basis, the studies, both in the psychological journals, the medical journals, all show that the physical and psychological benefits are going to be yours. And because of those benefits, it's going to impact all areas of your life and improve that as well. Don't focus on the things you don't have. Focus on what you're grateful for, and you will get more of the same. I hope this video has been good for you. We got a lot more coming down the pipe next week, so I want you to have a fantastic week, and I'll talk to you next Monday.